So here, this position, you guys can take a seat for this. Regardless of however you play the game, that you may be comfortable on your feet, be comfortable off your back. This position is a neutral position. At the moment, I have no grips. She has no grips. We're just in our starting position. Okay? So, because on the bottom, if you were a Rhea, would there be any position you'd rather be in? Would you rather be, if you were Rhea, would you want to start in this position? Because for Rhea, what is this position? We're not going to use bad.
Listing.
We're going to use, okay. We're going to use advantage or disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Okay? Because why is she at a disadvantage?
She doesn't have the legs.
Huh? Because I'm on top.
You have more control on top.
I have more superior control.
She's on her back.
She ain't got no legs.
She got no legs.
She's on her back. Teacher.
Those are all correct. Those are all. Winter, if you want to be in class, get dressed. Okay? So, otherwise, right here, guys, would she want to be in this position? Is this a disadvantage for her?
Yeah.
And is this an advantage for me?
Yes.
How many advantages do you think I have over her right now?
Like 5,
You
7,
got,
10.
okay, now you guys are naming numbers and numerical numbers. Okay? I wanted you guys to understand this so that you can find the places of advantage in your game and put people there. Make sense? Okay? Because that is where your game is at. That's where you're strong at. And then you'll find out where you're weak at. We have to increase our weakness because a lot of you guys never work on it. And you guys get beat there when somebody else, you run into somebody stronger or more technical than you. However, let's get back to here real quick. I am in a position of neutral. When I start getting grips on her like this, now, where does the ball start to fall in? On my court or her court? Right? It starts to go, the advantage starts to go into my court, right? I start to advance towards the hoop, okay, to score. Because right here, does she have any kind of control on me? No, she had no grips. So, now let's have her grab some grips. She goes and her hands start to grab the hands, and she grabs here. So right now, we're in headquarters. We're both neutral. But right now, she made 2 moves that put her in an advantage position right now. Advantage in that she has better control by her grips. Okay? So when I break off one, now it starts to come back to neutral. Does that make sense? The game starts to come back to neutral. When you guys understand how far you venture off into a disadvantage, and that is when you realize how much you're losing by. Right? It's like, that is, you ever fight somebody? There you go. You ever spar with somebody in here, and you're like, man, I'm going to whoop them, they're going down. And all of a sudden, how did I get here getting choked out? Right? It's because you didn't see where you started giving them so much advantages. Right here, okay, I want you guys today, we're going to learn from the bottom, because from the bottom, you guys are going to learn how to get back to neutral positions from positions of disadvantage. Okay? Once you guys have that battle system and understanding in you, you're going to realize that you're going to trust jiu-jitsu more, and you're going to realize that you shouldn't be panicking as much, despite how much weight, how much pressure that person might come at you with. David, Ryan, they're much more intense and bigger than me, but right, I'm keeping my cool because I'm playing the what? I'm playing the game. A lot of you guys are going in there just because of pure rage. Yeah, I'm gonna beat them up, right? And then you guys lose to somebody that is like a shrimp. He goes, in this fight, and then you lose to that guy.
No.
Have you ever lost to somebody that's much more puny than you
No.
and much more like you size them up and they're like, this big sweet guy, this little guy, make sense? It's because that person hasn't played the game. Okay, so